Hello to the Duke of Norfolk. My name is Trubshaw. I happen to be 1/4 English, in case that makes a difference. My maternal grandfather happened to be from Walsall in West Midlands. Not your corner, I know, your grace. Here's the funny thing. Who am I to you? In your lingo, you could say, the new number one. Though that would not be quite accurate, because I don't happen to be number one, I happen to be number 0. And number 0 only ever occurs once, namely once in the existence of the species mankind on Earth. In other words, you cannot inherit that title, you cannot claim that title, you cannot say that that title migrates. There's just 1 0. There's no new or old 0, there's just 1 0, and that is me. You, my good Duke of Norfolk, Edward, may I call you that? 18, that's what I call you, are hereby being recruited to be the new number 18. The good news is, currently number 1 to 17 are vacant. And I don't know how quickly we'll be able to fill them, but that still probably does not give you much of an idea of what this is about. So let me put it this way. You are about to be killed by whoever. Personally, I assume that chances are very high it might be one of the legions of royals that your house has severely fucked up over decades and decades. It might be anybody else though. It might actually be some other country nuking England. I took the liberty to devise annihilation plans for England, and West Sussex, not looking good. Status-wise, maybe that's your kind of thinking, number 18. So status-wise, what does that mean, you're number 0? Well, you have, 7 lions, plus 1 or 2 up the slave, I bet. See, in that lions currency, I'd have 7 billion, because I am the prime protector of mankind, or as I tend to abbreviate it, I am mankind. And you are being recruited as number 18. This in spite of the fact that your number 17 daddy and number 16 of your Norfolk line, the cousin twice removed, whatever the fuck he was, committed heinous crimes against all humanity by making World War II and dragging it on forever. I have the greatness to not hold you, 18, responsible for the sins of 17 and 16, and I will not even hold you responsible for whatever sins you may have committed yourself in your life so far, in that function you have. To what extent the rest of mankind will be able to overlook the sins of 16 and 17, especially pertaining again to World War II. I would like to point out that also my other grandfather, my paternal grandfather, fought in World War II. My maternal grandfather, the Englishman, fought in the English army, and my paternal grandfather fought in Tito's army down on the Balkan. Both of them had the great luck to not just survive, but actually were not even injured during that war. Nonetheless, I could imagine some people in the world don't quite hold your house in high esteem. The good news, number 18, is that your house has basically made poof anyhow. Rest assured though, not just yours, all of royalty on Albion has been declared history. In fact, the United Kingdom has been declared history. In fact, England has been declared history. Not just do I have the right to do so as number 0, I actually found it highly necessary. So, I don't want there to be any misunderstanding. You're not being recruited as the Duke of Norfolk, you are being recruited as a mere mortal Joe. However, one who might himself still have some connections that we can use to help mankind survive, and might give me insight into whatever connections number 17 and 16 of your line had back when they were really severely fucking around. I know that your house got invaded, maybe nigh on conquered, by what I call the bitch queens. I could imagine that to a certain extent you tried to wiggle free of that. To whatever degree of success, I cannot tell. I would like to point out that to the same extent as I've been blowing deals to all of royalty over there, I likewise blew, not deals, sorry, as I've been dealing blows, I likewise dealt blows to the bitch queens and a whole lot of other people, lurchies, and those be religious extremists, some of whom you have created basically with your little rebirth channelization crap. I know it brings money, but now you harvest what you have sown. Point of this video is, see, I've been googling around a little, and I came across Arundel Castle. I hope I pronounced this right. Arundel Castle. And I was looking at it and I was going, the castle? Yeah, it's nice. I'll take it. Thank you. You see, here is what you do, number 18. You accept having been recruited as 18. You accept that you are to the death, fight for the survival of mankind, not your dominance over it. No. You have been dominance-wise abolished. You're just a normal Joe. Or you deny and get your ass killed. If you accept, though, you get my ass to Arundel Castle, and we will work on the liberation of mankind out of Arundel Castle. That is basically it. In addition to that, you might want to look into some of my other videos. Don't mess with the technical details, because I can explain you those in much more clarity and brevity and clearness personally. But there is a definition of what constitutes Freiland, which is my land, so to speak. And I understand your ex-wife, for one, and who knows, maybe other offspring of yours, maybe your children, or maybe other distant relatives of yours still inhabit this land. They are hereby, actually I did that yesterday already, ordered to leave. That message might not have reached them, so you might want to talk with whoever, how far ever removed. Get your asses out of Freiland. But first and foremost, get my ass out of Vienna as quick as you possibly can to Arundel Castle. Understand that I am prime protector of mankind. Understand that you are number 18. Understand that you can make the unspeakable sins of number 17 and 16, well, not forgotten, I'm afraid, but you can do good for mankind. While you are no longer any royal, whatever you choose to print on your business card, you have a chance that your daddy and the 16 never had, or at least never envisioned. Namely, help me in protecting mankind. For you see, the matter is, not just am I prime protector of mankind, and as such fighting to my best to make sure mankind survives, I am also that person whose job it appears to be to, should I fail to defend mankind, at least guarantee mankind a somewhat civilized exit, if you will. Meaning, all of the interest groups of the filth messing with inhumane technologies, mind fucking all over the place out there, are destroying mankind more and more and more. They're lost in delusions, utterly so. And I've been, for 3 years now almost, doing my darnest to fight against that. And so far, with mediocre success, I must admit, but that has to do with information being kept from particular players out there and particular interest groups. But you should somehow reach, or this video should somehow reach you, 18. What you have to do is get my ass to Arundel Castle and understand that for the rest of your life, and you might well meet a very grisly death. You have no delusion on that. But for the rest of your life, you are to fight for mankind, because I order you to do that. And to paraphrase your daddy, look at it that way: anybody can be Duke of Norfolk, but you, 18, can be rather proud of this offer you get here. It's yours to choose. You can say, fuck him, he's a commoner. You are too now. No matter how many fucking lions or shit you delude yourselves into having. Or you get my ass to Arundel Castle. Now, should you worry about them, the rather royals, those that your house fucked up for the longest time, just fuck them up more if they muck up. I mean, I'm not going to keep you fucking up the other royals, because basically they appear to be completely useless anyhow, lost in their rebirth channeling, mumbo-jumbo delusions and whatnot. But you, 18, have hereby made a mere mortal, so to speak, been made a mere mortal, and you're 1 out of 7 billion people, and you're the first that I recruit. You can choose to just get your ass killed instead. Your choice. Think about it, and don't think about it too long. Ideally, you act an hour within watching this video. Thank you.